videos that's live, I guess. Like you're just doing videos. Okay, I need to worry about that now. Oh yeah, Mr. Krabs, this video is restricted. It must be approved for you. Why is it this video is restricted? It must be approved. Is that your iPad or it's just
school account?
what?
I have my thing logged into my school account.
Okay, well. Yes. I got an idea. Can I log into my account? I have like 5 different accounts.
Sure.
Nope. You know, you already have an account right here.
Okay.
Please work. It works. Yeah, it's just your account that's not working. That's why.
I can't comment, that's why.
But I'm close to 1K subs though. There's 2 watching. I hope it's not you. Trust me, there's gonna be more people gonna be watching like in the afternoon. I hope. I need green machine. Okay, I'm just gonna take this off. Dude, Mark Albert commented on my video. So,
Look at that. Look at that. Amazing. Definitely. Didn't.
sub to Mark Albert.
He needs to.
Planned out anything you can hold on. Exactly. I'm empty plane.
That's like evil things.
I don't know. I have pens, and I'm using pens. I didn't bring all of my colored pens. I bring out my purple, black one. I guess I think it's fine.
You lost the pens and the chairs.
I think I might be streaming for hours and you hiding your camera. Yes.
Okay, nobody can make fun of my drawings. Just wanna say that right now.
If nothing looks like it's supposed to, it did not look like it. It's probably, you could guess it looks good.
I told you guys we're at lunch yesterday, didn't I?
Yes, it is.
Dude, can I borrow your schedule? Or for the advisory schedule? Just the blue paper. Yeah.
Big red in.
I am so artistic.
Great Mars. Because it looks blank. It is blank.
Yeah, we're gonna cut it out afterwards. So what we'll do. Okay, so why don't we, now that I've got my 3 children drawn really badly. I'm gonna put a logo on a big shirt. Oh, good. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. We'll take a little break from the drawing for a little bit, and then we'll come back to it. What we're gonna do is you got your 30 facts, right? So, let's see the easiest way to do this. You don't have numbers. Yeah, you're just going to start with the people at your table, and so you've got the one that has the line drawn through it, right? So number 1 will be the first person that you interview.
All
And
right.
so you'll ask them their name, you'll write their name there, so we can be able to get familiar with people's names. And I can put the names up on the board if that's helpful, but you can ask them how to spell it and stuff. Just their first name or whatever they go by and stuff. And then what you're gonna do is you're going to share your first, so like, you're gonna share your first fact with that person, okay? And they're gonna share their first fact with you. Then you go to the second person, they share their second fact, your second fact. Does that
Your
make
second
sense? We're
fact.
gonna go through,
What's your name?
and you'll get
Evan.
one fact
That's
from each person, and then everybody will have a different fact about that person by the time we get all done. Okay? And if anybody wants to know my facts, I did actually write something, so you can come out to me too. All right, so you're basically gonna just kind of start at your table, and then you guys are gonna get up, and you guys are just gonna wander around and kind of meet everybody. Sound good? Sound good?
Yes.
Okay,
I'm
I love
live.
voices when you
I
guys
can't get up.
Okay, so go ahead.
So what's your name, Evan, right?
Yeah, Evan.
Alright.
Don't spell it.
Yo, hello, Mark Albert. Please sub me. Sub me, Mark. Okay, so
So for me,
what's your
What?
facts?
oh, I'm going first? For you?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm Lily, by the way.
Okay,
And for you, I'm a Gemini.
you're a Gemini. How do you spell that?
Gemini.
Gemini.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I
So
gotta
we have,
find a way.
now you have to tell us 2 different facts, by the way.
Okay.
Oh, no. Can I see this one?
Just okay.
What's your first name?
Lily. So what you see this one? My name is Lily, but I'm a Gemini, so you got it mixed up. You wrote on the wrong line for me, but it's okay.
I have a
So my
horrible
name is Lily, and I'm a
penmanship.
Gemini. Okay.
Hey,
So I just did a
YouTube.
little
I
arrow,
got a
so you have to
horrible
erase it off.
penmanship. Look at this.
What's a fact about you?
I like reading novels.
You like reading novels?
Yep.
Okay.
Well, they're the
Okay.
version.
Davis. Can I just put Davis? I can't spell your first name. Sorry.
There are multiple people in the with the last name of Davis.
A Davis. I'll just put A.
Okay.
Okay, so facts about you.
What's a fact about you? You never told me. You never told me a fact about you.
Oh right. I'm a YouTuber, as you can tell. Hey guys, look at this. Oh. Okay. YouTuber.
Well, that's something.
Okay. Fact about you. Some facts about you.
I am taking taking care of 3 turtles.
3 adults?
3 turtles.
What is that? Wait, what is it?
Turtle.
Turtle. Oh, you're taking care of a turtle.
3.
3, okay. You're taking care of 3 turtles.
We also had the crop. Hat.
Wait, I got that. Oh, no. A pencil drop. Hey Davis, you're taking care of turtle. Yo, YouTube. We gotta find someone else. Rick. Okay. Okay, I have to put the streaming down. It's called A Davis. I just put A Davis on his name. Yo. Evan.
Evan?
Yeah. Don't ask me why I'm holding an iPad.
What's your flag?
What's yours?
I'm Peyton. P-E-Y-T-O-N.
P-Y. P-U-I.
Y.
Oh, Y. And
T-O-N.
T-O-N.
L-I-L-Y.
Facts about you.
L-I-L-Y.
Yes.
I love hanging out with
A-I-D-A.
Loves.
I or A-N?
What's your 4th fact?
My 4th fact is my mom and my dad are very Michael and Matt.
And I'm a gamer.
Hi, what's your name?
Alright, you're in my biology class, right?
I think so.
Horses.
Oh my gosh, I'm so live on YT. Okay.
Chocolate and ice.
Okay, what's your wait. Let me guess your name.
What's your name? You think?
Angel?
You gotta guess mine.
Andrew. Aiden. Aiden. Okay.
I like Susan.
A-I-D-A-N.
My favorite color is
A-I-D-N.
What's your name?
Evan.
Yeah, don't be surprised.
Evan,
For
yeah.
you. Is that okay?
Yes.
Okay.
What's your 5th fact?
5th fact.
What's your name?
I like to travel.
Spell it.
What's yours?
That's so cute. And then we found out later that she was
Mine
Is
is
that an M?
spending time with family.
What's your name?
Spending time with family.
Ella. Is that with 2 L's or 1?
One.
Okay. I like to hang out with my friends. Mine are so basic. I've made this t-shirt at least 5 times.
Okay, and the 7th fact. Okay, my
Yo,
7th fact
YouTube,
is
this
I was
one.
born June
P-E-Y-T-O-N.
2006.
Born June 2nd, 2006.
I
Perfect.
like wake surfing. Wake surfing? Yeah, like off a boat.
Okay, you. Tall kid with a salmon. You, yeah. Evan.
Evan, how do you go? E-V-A-N?
Yeah. What's yours?
Gabe, G-A-B-E. Alright, but I want a dog.
You want a dog? Oh,
Yeah,
you have a dog or?
No, I have no pets and I want one.
Okay. Okay. Mine is. I like to watch TV.
And then I guess mine is.
Isha, you're next. Isha, you're next because I know you from your brother. He talks about you a lot, like how he hates you.
Okay.
What?
What's your name?
Evan. I think I know your name. Is that how you spell it?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, what's your sixth fact? What's your fifth fact?
I like cars. It's so basic. Hold on, I gotta type this on my team.
What did you say?
I have three tattoos.
What's your name?
It's so basic.
Really?
What's your
What's
name?
up, Evan?
Evan.
Wait, Isha, you didn't.
How do you spell that?
Oh, I have to pay attention to
How do you spell?
EVAN. Isha, what's your facts about yourself?
Oh, we're still in the middle.
You like pineapple pizza?
Hi.
I don't know how to spell pineapple. Hold on, I gotta search that.
It's okay. You're the only one reading your list.
Pineapple.
What's your seventh fact?
Oh, I'm at 10. I want to major in business and architecture. Just say business architecture. What is your fact?
What?
What is your fact?
Oh, one fact. I like money.
Oh, me too.
Wait, what's your name again?
Nadia.
I do not know how to spell that.
Nadia.
Nadia. Nadia.
Birthday is 10/10. Okay. How do you
Birthday is 10/10.
T-R-I-A.
Birth.
Triana. What's your birthday?
My fact is, what number is it?
Wait, what's your birthday again?
10/10.
I was born in
10/10.
Laredo.
Okay.
Okay. Oh my gosh, look. My comment says I like money. Let's go. Guys, look at this. This is all I have. This is all I have, guys. I used to live in California. I like pop music. I like cars and. You used to sit on my table. So you're next. What's your name?
Evelyn.
Okay.
And then I left. My name is Evelyn, and I'm allergic to grass.
How you spell Evelyn?
Evelyn. Evelyn.
YN. Okay.
Okay, and a fact about you.
Wait. Wait, can I see?
I go to Shatters. My name?
No, her name.
Evelyn.
E-V-E-L.
And what's your name?
Evan.
And
Wait.
a fun fact about you.
You hate your
Oh wait, no, don't do that one. Do that. I like to read.
What's his room?
I like to what?
Read.
Oh, read. So many students there.
I know. Wow.
To read.
And a fun fact about you, Evan.
L-U-K-E.
Right. I like pop music. I'm trying not to. I'm trying to not show any faces on YT. For reasons. Hi. What's up? What's up? Hi, my name's Cameron. Cameron. I can see it from here. Thanks, Cameron. Okay.
My interesting fact is I have a brother.
You have a brother.
Yes, sir.
And my name is Evan. An interesting fact about me is I like chocolate.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
How do you end after?
What's your name?
Cameron.
My name's Andrew.
Andrew?
Yeah.
I like meeting new people.
What? Yeah. We're okay. Let's pick that table. Excuse me. Alright. What's your name?
Sohan. S-O-H-A-R.
One fact about you.
Favorite fact, I like hip hop.
And then mine is my favorite.
Wait, you play golf?
Oh yeah, you can do that too.
You play golf. Okay, an interesting fact about me is I like computers. Evan.
My family is white.
What was your name? Andrew.
What's your name?
Andrew.
Andrew.
My fact is I lived in Florida my entire life.
Okay. What's yours?
What's your name?
Evan.
Okay,
I like chocolate. Who hates
my other fact
frozen?
is I went to Shatteridge.
Okay, you went to Shatteridge.
I don't like. What's your fact?
Okay. And my fact about me is I have never used an Apple Pencil.
Never use an Apple Pen. Okay.
Yeah. By the way, YouTube is one of their computers.
And my interesting fact is.
Wait, did I do your? Okay.
I like it.
Wait, is your name Gabe? Gabe, you're Gabe. Okay. Same. Wow. What's your name?
Okay.
Kenny.
Peyton. P-E-Y-T-O-N.
Then
I'm a senior.
Senior, alright.
Okay, one fact about you.
I have never broken a bone before.
You have never broken a bone before. Okay. Hold on. Oh yeah, I know. Okay, so what's yours? What's your name?
Isaac. I-Z-A-K.
I-Z-A-K.
A-K. What's yours?
I like battleships.
What's your name?
Oh, Evan. And what's yours? Like your facts? Wait, Mark Albert, look. Oh, by the way, I'm live on YG, so it's fine. I'm not showing any of your faces.
Mine is I prefer fruit over candy.
Ooh, nice. You,
Yeah, I don't know if I've had you. Okay, what's your name?
Evan.
Evan. Okay, I'm Ella. And I'm the oldest sibling.
Okay.
No, I'll just you. What's your name? And my name's Ella.
Okay.
I like to bake.
I am a YouTuber.
Is a YouTuber nice?
I'm live streaming right now. Close to 1K. No, don't. Wait, hold on. Okay. Do you want me to show your face? Because I'm live streaming right now.
Oh, I'm the oldest sibling.
Okay.
Oh no, mine was that I love to bake. Sorry. You just said that.
Evan.
And then what's yours?
What's yours?
Triana. T-R-I.
Triana? Okay.
The best. I don't know about that.
Alright. D-A-R.
I used to live in California. Ugh.
My name is Kira. You're an uncle.
Oh wait, I didn't. Wait, Triana. What's your interesting fact about you?
My favorite movie is Ace Ventura. My interesting fact is that I like learning about cars.
Okay, cool. Mine is I watch true crime.
Is there any interesting facts about you? Because I forgot to. Added that.
Yeah, I watercolor.
You watercolor.
What's up, man?
Water.
Hello.
Color. Okay.
Jaden, JD. What's your fact?
Jaden. Okay.
What's your name?
Evan.
What is it?
EVAN.
My favorite fact is my favorite movie is Finding Nemo.
Finding Nemo.
So we had to do all the hiking down and then all the hiking up.
Okay, my favorite movie is the Bee Movie. Thinking Bee. Thinking Bee. It should end up with 27. Wait, who is Evelyn? You or a classmate? Evelyn? There's no Evelyn in this. But there's no Evelyn in this class, right? Or no, there is. I like to read. Classmate.
I like to take care of what?
Can I get your name?
Yeah.
Yours.
Evan.
Evan.
Oh, shoot.
Alright, what's your fact?
My fact. I like to socialize.
Nice.
And what's yours?
My name's Emre, E-M-R-E.
E-M-R-E.
And then my fact is...
You like fruit?
Yeah, sure. You do that.
I love it.
I'm right.
I have a church.
Oh, my name's Evan.
Evan?
Yeah. I need to hold this iPad up.
Oh, I'm Emma.
Emma. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, and talk about you.
Trying to find if I have it. Oh yeah.
I like the color pink.
I had a dog named Stickers.
What was it?
I had a dog named Stickers. Thought I put another one on here, but apparently not. I don't know, because I can't remember half of it. There's so much on it.
I have a fun fact for you.
I love using my iPad. Guys, YouTube, guys, look at this.
Hold up.
His name is Daddy.
He's my street. Wait, what? Actually.
How do you spell it?
How do I?
Please run there.
Okay, I'll try not to show your faces.
That's a good
Okay. Don't.
That's a good fact for you.
Live streaming for Flower Mound High School. Yeah, I'm gonna put that as my title.
I have citizenship in 2 countries. And then my back to.
Are you done?
Yes.
Can I borrow your paper?
Sure.
Yeah. I'll just copy every single one.
What's your name?
Patrick.
Patrick.
I'm Emma.
I like to work out.
Likes mountains.
I went to,
My favorite board game is Chinese Checkers.
Yeah, I need to borrow your iPad. 'Cause I can-
favorite
I
class.
already got your name down. What's an interesting fact?
Have we got any children?
The World Cup we had 4 hours. Wait,
You ran for a
that's not
minute, so
about
you read something I wrote.
That's all right.
I heard my name was
My
Dude, here you go.
mythical creature is drag.
My name is Aiden. A-I-D-A-N.
What?
A-I-D-A-N.
Here you go.
And mine is I like playing soccer.
Football and baseball, you said, right?
Wait. Oh, okay. Never mind. I already got you.
Totally, totally 100%. And fearless.
Brooks.
Although he isn't mentioning himself.
Born in Fort Worth.
I didn't even know.
What's your name?
Some of the trainers came out and they were like,
A-N-D-R-E-W. And my fact is, I like Mexican food.
Wait. Did I get you? Or no?
I think so.
Okay.
Your name's Evan?
Yeah.
And mine is I like walking my dog.
I like walking my dog.
yesterday was my last birthday.
Nah.
I need one more.
Oh, you put my name, Sullivan, Ellen. Ellen, you still have the, yeah,
Oh my gosh, this is so bad.
No. Okay. What's your name?
Teja, T-E-J-A.
Wait, say it again.
T-E-J-A.
T-E. Interesting fact about you.
One show I really like is I Am Not Okay With This.
Okay.
Can you just how long?
One show. Okay, I'm just gonna put she likes. I am not okay with this.
Yeah.
She likes. Is it a TV show or a movie?
It's on Netflix, but I'm pretty it was canceled, so
Oh.
I'm really kind of sad.
I was say I've never heard of it. Is it good?
Yeah,
She
I don't know, it
likes.
wasn't really popular, but I kind of liked it.
Oh, I never gave you a fact.
Sorry.
I have, my family lives out in Colorado.
I've been to the tournament.
Yeah, so I liked you guys earlier. There's 27 in here, but you'll be one of the 12, so 27 27 if you include me. 26 if you include me.
Okay, interesting fact about me. I am afraid of heights.
Me too. I don't think I got any. What's your name?
Evan.
Evan?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, so I'm done technically.
Alright, and what's your fact?
Sorry, I was tripping.
I love going on a vacation. Agree. Do you agree?
Yes.
And what's your name?
Kira. K-I-E-R-A.
Two O's or one? Two.
What's K-I-E?
My favorite color.
Okay. Interesting fact about you.
Oh, I didn't do my favorite color on here.
I don't like math.
Okay. Understandable.
Yeah. If you do, I don't understand.
My favorite anime is Fairy Tail.
I love anime. Let's go.
Okay, wait.
Do you read
I'm
manga?
missing one.
Yeah, I'm reading anime.
Oh, okay.
What's your name?
Evan. What's yours?
Brooks.
Brooks. Wait, how do you spell that? B-R-O-O-K. Like that? Brooks? Okay.
S at the end.
Okay.
Okay, you're Evan, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's yours?
Caroline.
Caroline. Caroline, like the movie?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, kind of, yeah.
Okay.
Just with an E at the end.
Okay.
And that movie's called Coraline.
Coraline.
Oh. Oh, okay.
No, I'm just
Okay, you're close. It's okay. It doesn't matter.
Okay, interesting fact about you.
My first job was at Chick-fil-A.
First job.
Never doing that again.
Really? I thought they like paid good and like really good benefits.
It was
and
good
stuff.
money, but now I can't eat Chick-fil-A, and it sucks. Like, honestly.
Why? Like, could you find like how it was made or something?
It's just the smell of all the food, just being around it so much.
Okay, what's yours?
Okay, and then
I don't think I got yours. My favorite show
You
is.
didn't? I
don't think so.
swear. Oh.
Cameron, did you get that?
Cameron. Yes. Nope. Nope. Oh my goodness. No, I did not. Okay, how do you spell that?
CAMERON.
Okay, I'm Lily.
Okay, mine
Lily. I'm so sorry. I thought I
I
got
wonder
everyone.
about life.
I must have got someone twice.
Dude, mine is so
And something about
boring.
me
Okay.
is
I
I'm
like
not a big
Battleship.
breakfast
oh, okay,
person.
cool,
Not a big
thank
breakfast
you.
person?
No, I don't really eat breakfast or like it.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, do you know this is YouTube?
And mine is. I like to swim.
You like to swim?
Likes to swim.
Yes, sir.
Wait, what's your name?
Cameron. I think I got
Cameron,
one.
yeah.
Thanks. I think it's twice now. Really, kind of.
Do you know Luke Garrett?
Yeah, no.
Okay, never
I got someone twice.
Because he
thank
likes
you.
to swim too. He goes for some swim team.
No, I'm not on like swim team or anything. It's,
Oh,
it's like
okay.
swim fun.
Oh, wrong side. That's not me.
Yeah.
I have not gotten. It's a competition.
Wait, we were just right. You were just right here saying anime, and then you like laugh. Okay, what's your name?
It's
Luke. My name. Yeah, you already know my name.
My favorite animal is penguins.
Likes
Okay.
penguins. Okay, my interesting fact about me is I play Rec Room VR game.
Then my interesting fact is.
Dude, look at this.
I like animals.
Cool. Awesome. Okay, what's mine? Let's see. I am not athletic.
I'm not gonna show your face. I'm not showing anyone's face. I just try not to, because it's that, I guess.
I need to learn how to draw a duck.
I tell them that they are so athletic because I sacrifice my own. They don't agree with that, but that's what I'm going with.
Sir, thank you.
Sir.
Yes. Lily and
Oh, yeah, that right there. No, you're my last one. You're not.
Remind me to say things. Save me a little bit of time.
There's one more person. Oh, it's him. Alright, got him.
That's the necklace, right?
I guess mine is favorite superhero.
Sorry. Hindu's the language, right? Hindu, because I've been to temple before with my neighbor. They invited me and I went to okay, great. And let's see, mine is I love the Lillian.
Yes.
Yeah, she's right there. She's right there.
Okay, I don't think I'm questioning you.
Frank! Whoa, dude, look at this. I just got subbed.
We'll be there tomorrow.
I have 5 more people to go.
Wait. Second period right now.
Yes, and then I ride it.
Were you originally?
This paper is
Okay.
that was not supposed to be Angel.
It was the whole that. Yeah.
Nee.
And she was virtual anyway, so I never actually saw her or anything.
Is this mine?
No, I don't know.
I have a pencil. Just in case.
All right, see y'all. Sorry, I forgot the timing. Oops. Okay, so now it's second period, and then it's.
It's okay.
So are you the person who started? I brought people for after school because the highest. I'm gonna hit you up for the head you don't want to. Our schedules just became like that.
Dude, I'm live on Y2.
You're live on YT.
Look at my channel on Y2. I'll show because it's fun, I guess.
You mean you're right there.
It's my first time.
It's so hot. No, like the water. Oh, that sounds like fun. Yeah, no, I just get out. Yeah, our water.
Appreciate that. Normally I give you a little bit more of a heads up than that. So just normally what happens here are the morning announcements. We'll see if that's how this goes this year. They're obviously not doing that this week. Perfect world, they would just stop doing it and just send out PDFs for you to read or not to. When that happens, it usually starts with the pledge, and then a moment of silence, and then the announcements. If you don't want to listen to the announcements, that's your business. I don't care. What I do care about, though, is that you make sure that it's quiet enough that other people can hear the announcements. So if you choose to tune them out, and then you miss something that's for you, that's not like, that's your world. Doesn't matter to me. But the things I do care about are the pledges in the morning and the moment of silence, because the only way for everyone to participate in that, should they choose to, is for it to be quiet. So we'll always be listening for the announcements, which obviously today we're not having. So then after all of that goes, normally I take a minute or two to get my act together. Usually I give you a bit of a heads up as to when we're going to start class. Up here in the middle of something else, you can wrap it up today. I just kind of jumped on top of y'all to get going, which is all right. We got a lot to do. Shorten schedule. And let's talk about that real quick before you go to your new spots on the risers. I mean, not dramatically new, but just new for a couple of y'all. So, if you are an upperclassman, what you're used to is having advisory after first period every day, and then rolling into second period, right? That's not the way the world turns anymore. What happens now is you go to first period, you come to second period on this Tuesday, Thursday schedule, and then at 11 something, like 11:15, something early like that, you're going to go to your advisory class. It's basically a fifth class. It's on your schedule. It's in a different room with a different teacher. If you're a freshman, I imagine your advisory class is going to be over at FM9, and you're going to do completely different stuff in your advisory than the grown-ups do over here. And so those of you that are sophomores, juniors, and seniors, you're going to go to wherever your advisory is. That will be your advisory, supposedly. So you walk. So if you're a sophomore, get on the right side of your advisory teacher, because they're your advisory teacher for the next 3 years. So that's how that's supposed to work. Like, you're supposed to get to know that teacher so they become like a normal teacher. You only see them 2 days a week, and it's only for 45 minutes. If you're a senior, like, just figure it out. Just figure it out till you peace out. It's fine. So that's how that's going to work. And I'll try to wrap up a couple minutes early today so you can kind of figure out where you're going and what you're going to do. If you happen to be a freshman that has third period over here as well, that just sort of sucks to be you, because you're going to have to go from here over to 9 for your advisory and then come on right back, which is okay if there's lunch. By the way, don't forget, freshmen, that if you eat lunch, you're supposed to eat lunch over at FM9, not in the main campus cafeteria. And you probably prefer that anyway, because the main campus cafeteria was an absolute zoo yesterday. At least they're paying lunch. I can't speak to were B and C better? It was so bad. A was a nightmare. A was an absolute dumpster fire. All right. So let's practice. All right. So let's practice. So new seating chart today. It's not dramatically different, but let's see if you can do a better job than you did yesterday. Remember, the bottom of the seating chart is the front of the room. The left-hand side of the seating chart is over here, because it's the way I see it. The right-hand side of the seating chart is over here. This is my right. Right? Some of you got that kind of flip-flop yesterday. Row 1 is the floor. Row 2 is this first step of the risers. Row 3 is the second step of the risers. Row 4 is the third step of the risers. Row 5 is the fourth step. That's right. Thank you. See, you're seeing where I'm going with this now. Yeah. All right. So, quick reminder for those of you up in row 5, which is the fourth step of the risers. These railings back here, they're meant to catch you if you lose your balance. They're not meant to support your weight. So when you're up there, if you do the thing where you like try to wrap your leg or whatever on the back riser, there's an even chance you're gonna fall. It's going to be great to watch. It won't be great for you, and the school's insurance won't cover it, because I just told you it doesn't support your weight, so don't be leaning on it. Right? So when you go home, or when you go to coach and say, yeah, I just wrecked my knee, the coach says, what did you do? And you go, well, funny story. Yeah, it's a good story. Coaches wouldn't think it's a very good story at all. So go find your spot on the chart, and then find your spot on the right.
I think we're done.
Good.
Chase is in the list. Rows 1, 2, and 3, you can sit down. Rows 4 and 5, stand. What are you doing? You're a mile away. Row 4. Yeah. Next group. Mason, yeah.
Robert looking cute.
Keep going. Right? Come on, man. Drew. What's your name? all the time, man. That's on me. All right, so the following people still do not exist. That's this Truman dude. Manly? No, that's it. Oh, okay. So he doesn't exist. Logan Owen. Oh, you're right there. See? Okay, Jackson's in the West. Okay, that's right. So you exist. I take it back. You are there. So it's just Truman and Logan Manly. All right, y'all can sit here a second.
Robert, I'm gonna freeze out.
I don't know, but he wasn't here yesterday. Alright, you put your technology up. You will not need it today. Put them away. You can put them in your pocket. Or you can put them all away. Alright, don't want that. Alright, so here's the deal for today. So we've got some singing to do, and that's going to happen in small groups. We talked about that. Yes. So we're going to figure out what you want. What that means is there'll probably be one more singing chart before it starts to settle in, because I'll get you in sections, kind of how I want you. That'll move around a bit. Now you know how the seating chart works, most of y'all. And so we should be okay. So we'll do that today as much as we can. Seniors, if I get to it, I have a task for you while we're doing my competitivity and ranging and stuff. So don't let me forget. Saw a couple of you last night at Craft Pies. That was cool. If you missed it, or you're not into carbs or whatever, that's cool and that's your life. Our next one is Monday. Right, Monday we'll be doing choir night at Chipotle, the one over by, the one across the street from the Chili's on $24.99, not the one over there. You did. That's all right.
Brian, what are you gonna do about it?
I'm gonna wait for you to stop talking. That's what I'm gonna do about it. There we go. I don't talk over you because I'm old and I've been here a long time and I don't have to. So I will wait for you when you get chatty. And that's all right. Chatty's better than you just staring at me, which is what I got a lot of last week, so it's okay. Anyway, so we got a lot to do today. First thing I want to do though is sing a little bit because I don't want the day to go by without that. Go ahead and stand. most every day for the first few weeks, no one will be spared. Alright? It's just a matter of time. No one will be spared. Hey, now that we've done attendance, can you go ahead and spread yourselves evenly across the rise? It's like a sort of thing, but you don't need to be like buddy-buddy. We got all this space. There's a hole in the middle of the room. Take space. Alright, so here's the thing with dough around the room. I need to figure out what your voice parts are and kind of what you can do and what you can't do. Your teachers may know that, right? Mrs. Wisdom may know that. Mr. Price may know that. Mr. Lewis may know that. Ms. Kelly may know that. I don't, especially for newbies. We got to figure that out. Some of you may struggle with matching pitches. Some of you may nail it all day long. That's cool. But I got to figure that out. The only way I can figure that out is one at a time or two at a time. That's just how it's going to have to go. That's all right. Show me what I taught you yesterday about your posture. Well, tell me. Show me. Do the best you can. Get that posture. Let's do the in for 4 and out for 8 thing. Yesterday I said I wasn't going to talk about breathing. Today I'm going to talk about breathing. Don't talk. I'm talking. When I talk, you listen. So, when you breathe in, it all comes from down low, right? You don't gasp for air. There's no air up there. If you ever do like an MRI and look at your lungs, these are all little tubes. Like these all connect to where the lungs are. There's nothing up here that you can get heavy breath from. Heavy breath comes from down here, right? When you're really breathing heavy because you have to, that's where the breath comes from. So it expands out or down, it doesn't expand up, which is fine because your posture's great, right? If your posture's great, there isn't anywhere up to expand. If somebody expands up when they're breathing in, it's because the posture wasn't a good start. But your posture's a good start. All right, deep breath. 4 counts in, 8 counts out, and a shush. Ready? And breathe in. 2, 3, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And again. And in. 2, 3, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 12. And in. 2, 3, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Nice job, y'all. All right. So a couple quick reminders. Then we'll take care of some business. And then we'll start figuring out what your voice parts and stuff are. So the ranging is going to go like this today. First one is ya, 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 ya. We're starting the same place for everybody. If you're a super high tenor, this is going to be too low for you. That's all right. Do the best you can. If you're a super low bass, your voice is going to crack at some point. I'm hoping that it's all right. 1 and 2 and ya and go. Ya, 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 ya. 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 Ya, 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 won't go that high when you're up here in groups of two, but I need to hear your voice break. That's part of who you are. If your voice never breaks, that's good to know too. Second drill is this. This is the one that goes down. 1 and 2 and raise and go. Now see. So let's cover some ground. Please don't talk while I cover this very important information that is determining how your grades order, because this is one of those things I'm obliged to do. This went home to mom and dad already, but I'll cover it with you real fast. Because I never want people to be surprised sort of at how we work. But almost all of y'all have been in choir before, but every teacher's choir is different. right? This one's mine. It has y'all listed, it has the Jag Corral listed too, because both of those are my classes, so instead of making up two different little spiels, I only made up one. So let's talk about some extra stuff that may or may not interest you. If it doesn't, that's cool, just kind of sit there and meditate. Now let's talk about some class curricular stuff that does impact you. So, basic stuff first off. Already getting A+, you remembered something 2 days in a row. That puts you ahead of some years of guys that have it here. When your stuff comes in the room, it goes behind the risers. It can also go up on this black shelving if there's nothing else there. We have a spare HEPA filter over there right now, and there's a couple other things. But feel free to put your stuff up there if you want. This is a bigger room than some of y'all's classrooms. I don't think anybody has lockers anymore. Every now and then you're going to come to me and go, hey, Doc, can I store my blah, blah, blah project for whatever class until whenever? Depends on how many of you ask me and how big it is, but I'll do that. This happens a lot with upperclassmen when they get into like physics and they have to build bridges out of toothpicks and stuff. And they come to me and they're like, hey, can I store this here? Because I literally spent 4 hours on it last night. I don't want to carry it around. That's fine. What I can't help you with is, can I store all of my stuff for athletics somewhere that I have to carry around all day? Can I just put it here? No, you can't. I've had baseball guys, but can I put my bat, my glove? No, you can't. Sorry. Can't do that. So, leaving the room for a drink, just go. Don't ask. The water fountain's that way, use that one. Just go get your drink, come back, fill your water bottle, no problem. That's fine. If you're going to use the restroom, this is how it works during this class. So over here, where the spare pencils are, when you forgot yours, where the Band-Aids are, when like you did something dumb and you cut yourself, when you need a Kleenex, all of that's over here. To the right of that are these little hall passes. We used to have them you wore around your neck against COVID, so we don't do that anymore. So you're just gonna take one. You're not gonna ask. Yesterday I just let y'all go. You're not gonna ask. You're just gonna go take one. When you get back, you're gonna put it on the piano. We don't need to talk about it until I see it's a problem. Like 10 of you leave at once, then it's a problem. But like if it's like yesterday where you're like after it's restroom, then you can't. It's got the date. It's got the date. Your name when you left, and then you don't have to. You have to put my name on it in case someone stops you. If you're using the bathroom down in the fine arts wing, not a lot of people are going to stop you as long as they see it in your hand. If you walk over to like the other side of FM9 to use it, and they see it's the main campus pass, they're going to want to know why you went all the way over there. Because I like this restroom, it's not a good answer. So that's all there is to it. And then what I can do at the end of the day is that way I have a record of who left the room and who didn't. Do I trust you until you give me a reason not to? Yeah, I do. Right? Like I said yesterday, I'll treat you like an adult as long as you let me. Do I start to see a problem? You go off to the restroom and you're gone 15 minutes? Yeah, that's a problem. Right? And so then we have to talk about that kind of thing. So when you get back, you just put it right here on the piano and you're good. You're done. That's how it works. If you're going somewhere else, you can use the same pass. Now, most people, if they're going somewhere else, it's I'm going to the nurse. That's not how the nurse works. Y'all have already heard that. Our scanning, our scanning page for the nurse is right here, right on the wall by the stuff. If you need to go see the nurse, you can't just go to the nurse. You have to scan in and make an appointment, and then the nurse will text or email you when they're ready for you. Because again, we can't have a whole bunch of people down there all at once. That's just how it goes. Now, obviously, if like your arm has fallen off, then you can't get flesh wound. Then you can't scan it. Well, then you can't scan it. Go to your thing. So I'll just have somebody like pick up your arm, and you may go right to the nurse. But other than that kind of thing, that's just how it goes. If you're going to see your counselor, I'm like, dude, choir's too hard. I need to drop it and get something easier like advanced algebra. That's fine. But just take a pass. I need to know where you are. There should be no point in time where a counselor or an assistant principal comes to the office or comes to the choir room and says, you know, where's so-and-so at? And I go, I don't know. I haven't seen him. Right? That's unless I literally haven't seen you that day. So that's just how that goes. Because I like my job and I need to be responsible for you. Okay, so we have a civil code inquiry because I won't let you be jerks to each other. You don't have to be like family or whatever, but I'm not gonna let you be jerks to each other. And so here's the civil code. It's pretty self-explanatory. It's pretty easy. If you have a conflict with somebody in class, I don't want to see it. I don't want to hear it. If you want to come tell me about it later, you can. But I shouldn't be able to tell in class that you can't stand so-and-so because of such and such. That doesn't have a place in here. What you do outside of class, well, I mean, don't like hurt them, but what you do outside of class in terms of like who you like and don't care, it's fine. But in here, cares. You're gonna get your job done every day. That's part of your civil code. That's why you're here. You're gonna get your job done every day. Alright. Everybody here has a right to be here. They have a right to be comfortable being here. And you don't have a right to make them uncomfortable being here. You come from a lot of different stuff. I checked over all of y'all's schedules last night. I just checked each schedule just to try to see what you're into. Because I can tell a lot about a person by what classes they take. Right? So you come from a lot of different spots. For a lot of y'all, there's people in here that you'll only see in here. And it's not the way your schedule works, it's not the way your friend group works. That's fine. That's totally cool. But you're gonna have your act together in here. You're never gonna say to me, I didn't do that because I was working on my English. This is one of your 4 classes. This is a class you chose. So you will make sure that you do that. We'll talk about technology tomorrow. And you represent us all the time, even when you're not here. Those of you that are in multiple electives, that's just a thing. Yeah, you get in trouble. Nobody says that was a kid at Flowermont High School. It becomes that was a football kid at Flowermont High School. Right? It doesn't matter if you weren't doing something with the team. You were on your own dime on a Saturday night, getting in trouble. It's going to be that was a football kid at Flowermont High School. That's a choir kid at Flowermont High School. That's just how that goes, right? Till we drop you or cut you, and then you were a former football player or former choir kid at Flowermont High School. So just remember that. All right. So this is your canvas. There's a lot here. I'm not going to waste your time by reading over all of it, but you are responsible for your grades, so I'm going to cover that part. We have 4 choirs, of which you are the non-audition second period tenor-based choir. We have 2 audition groups in the afternoons. Our flagship group is third period. Those are the future music majors of the world and stuff. And then 4th period is the kids training to be the future music majors of the world and stuff. We also have an acapella group, this Blueprint. They sing like pop acapella stuff, and those kids are all in 3rd period as well. Blah, 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 blah. This is all that kind of stuff. Let's talk about the important stuff. This is how you're graded. So you're going to get 3 kinds of grades in here. One is going to be a performance grade. You sing for me in person, or you sing for me as a group, or you sing for me and upload it into Canvas. Those are big grades. Those are zeros you don't want to see. Because those zeros hit your grade really hard. Because this is a performance class. We sing. That's what you do. Yeah? Okay? Then there's homework. I would advise you do it. If you don't, that's your business. Although you want to stay on the right side of 70, participate in your activities. And then we have sight reading. Starting tomorrow and on Monday, we'll get you re-enrolled in sight reading faculty, which if you were at the middle school, you were in already. If you were here, you've been in it already. And then we have that. And then once every 3 weeks, I take a grade based on the kind of kid you were in class. How'd you rehearse? Did you talk a lot? Got a problem with that? Did you sleep while I was talking? Right? Those kind of grades, those kind of things come into that grade that happens once every 3 weeks. Because my job is to try to train you up. No, he's not. He's hearing every word I'm saying. He and I've done this a long time. All right. Real quick, you don't have to do a thing to stay in this class except show up and not be a punk. That literally is sort of the only criteria for remaining here. If, however, you're here, remember I talked yesterday, there's 3 kinds of kids in here, right? Kids who are here and want to stay and want this vibe. Kids who are here for their fine arts credit and then they're going to go do something else. Kids who are here because they want to learn up and move up, right? If you're the learn up and move up category, you're going to need what we call an audition credit in order to sing in one of the varsity groups. So you're going to have to do one of the things on this list. And I'm not going to read you the list, okay? But you got to do one of the things on the list without doing one of the things that docks you points, like being eligible. get sent to in-school suspension. Get sent to in-school suspension because I sent you there. Right? Those are all things that like docking points. When's the last time I sent a kid to in-school school? You would be famous. You would be famous in the building. Right? If I refer you, you'll be famous. And you will get hammered by the assistant principal because they'll go, wait, Doc sent you? Doc referred you? It's because it's been used. So if you want to be famous, there's your way to be famous. You want to be famous? You want to be famous like that? No, I don't think you do. I don't think you do. Because first I emailed the AP, then I emailed the coach. Not that kind of famous, right? And for those of you, we should just cover that. For those of you that are involved in athletics, yeah, I talk to the coaches. They talk like that's true all the way around. So you come in the morning, you eat junk food. I'm gonna know, right, Lucky? Wasn't really lucky was Garrett. Garrett's not with us anymore. Garrett died? Well, he didn't die. He's not with us anymore. I mean, maybe he's dead. I don't know. If you see Garrett, make sure he's alive. He's still alive. 45 minutes. All right. So a couple other quick things, then we'll leave this be. As far as time goes, second period starts when I get out here and get my act together and get started. That's going to be different every day, right? I'm not going to rush out when the bell rings, and if you're a minute away or you're in the hallway finishing up your food because you know there's no food allowed in the room, I'm not going to run out here and like, busted, you're late, go get a pass. When I get here and get settled in and get started, then class starts. Some days, if there's stuff going on, that might be a while. Some days, if I'm in the mood to get stuff done, that'll be right away. You come in after that, you go get a pass. But Doc, I don't care. You go to your attendance secretary and say, hey, I did a pass the second period. They'll write you up. I'll give you a pass, we'll be on your way. But that's how I know whether you were on time or late. If you have a lesson first, a couple of you had lessons today already. If you have a lesson first, then you let me know that you're here, and then off to your lesson you go. We talked about music yesterday. It'll be over there next week. It's a hard copy. You won't use it on your tablet. It's on your tablet if you want to look at it. You'll pick up your binder from your spot. You'll put your binder back in your spot. We'll practice that to make sure we get it right, but that's next week. Everybody in here, because you are privileged enough to work with me, in return I ask for 1 hour of volunteer time each semester. It could be before school, it could be after school, it could be during lunch. Sometimes it'll be during class. Like today we don't have much going on, so I need a volunteer hour from the following 3 people to go over to the arena and pick up this and pick up that. Right? I'll post all of those. Okay? Nothing happens if you don't do it. Except I think you're a punk, right? Yes.
What if you were already in a group that does service work?
So okay, I'll let you double dip. So if you're in an association that requires service work, and you come here and do a choir thing, and I check you out for your hour and say, hey, so like Stuco, can we work a deal? Yeah, I can do that. What you can't do is say, hey, I did an hour of service for somebody else. Can that count? No, because if you're not doing it for me, I don't care. I'm all in this for me. Let's talk about your tux real fast. You don't need this for a while, but let's talk about it. If you're at registration already, you know this. If not, you'll know this on the 23rd when you come to registration. You're going to get tux pants from us, and you're going to get a tux coat from us. And then if I decide to wear a tie, I'm still not real sure about that. If I decide to wear a tie, you get the tie from me too. Your job is going to be to find a black, long sleeve collared dress shirt, like a dress shirt, like this, but black. Not a polo shirt, not a t-shirt, right? And then you'll wear that with the tux stuff, and you'll be done. Black shoes, black socks. Now, if you're saying, Doc, I can't afford that. I can't get that. My parents won't buy that. Then come see me and I'll buy it for you. Will those be okay? Will you tell me? That's correct. All right.
No.
So should the dress shirt be
just a black dress shirt. Shh, back here. because you know you need the credit because you like to sing. But I won't cover it in here. Here's stuff you're going to be better at this semester. Either because you want to or because I make you, but you're going to be better at this semester. You're going to sing with a better tone. You're going to sing with better technique. You're going to breathe better. You're going to have better posture. You're going to drop your jaw and give me a better sound. You're going to be a better singer, and you're going to have more artistry. You're going to sight read better. You're going to be able to. You don't have to. Yeah, afterwards. Sorry. You're going to be able to. Like I said, you don't have to. In fact, I'd rather you not. You're going to be able to tell me if what you just did was a good job or not, and you're going to know how to sing as part of a team. We talked yesterday about how what you want doesn't matter compared to what the choir needs. So we're going to know how to do all of that stuff. It's super simple. Most of y'all are on your way to that anyway. It will not be difficult. For those of I need to back up. No, I don't. For those of you that said in your survey, I'm here to pick up my fine arts credit. You tick off those 7 boxes, you get your fine arts credit. Right? That's all there is to it. Better tone, better technique. Kind of phrasing. I'm trying to think of a better way to put artistry. Kind of phrasing and line and stuff that your mom and dad would be proud of. You read notes better. You read rhythms better. You know whether you did a good job or not, and you know how to be a good kid in rehearsal. Those 7 things get you to your credit. We offer lessons. Some kids are signed up for them. If it interests you, come see me. Most folks who want to take lessons have already signed up for them, but we offer them. We don't offer them for free. You pay. But if you do sign up for lessons and you pay, you have them during class, so you don't have to like drive off somewhere after school or whatever, which is why most it appeals to most people. Talk about the volunteer hours. All right. So the Texas All-State Choir is a thing. It's a really hard thing. It's the kind of thing that people who are like all in on choir do. If you haven't started, you're late. So if you're not all in on choir, which by the way, like this is Gentleman Jack rules, totally cool if you're not all in, right? But this one thing, All-State, it requires all in-ness, right? I say that because some people don't really listen when I talk, hear all something, and they come up afterwards and go, I want to do All-State. I go, okay. And then we talk about you getting the music, and then you look at the music, and then you give me the music back, and you go, I want to do All-State. Now, so you need to be all in. If, however, you're a 9th grader or a 10th grader, and you want to audition for all district, which is here in the district, and it's just freshmen and sophomores, then you don't have to be all in. You just have to be willing to give me a little bit of extra time at the end of class instead of like playing on your device. Now, for some of you, that's an easy call. You're like, nope. Nope, give me the device. I'm good. Or you're like, nope, I'm not going to sing in front of somebody. It's an audition. I'm not going to do it. But for some of y'all, you'd be like, yeah, if you're going to teach me the music, yeah, I'll do that. Last year, do we have any 9-10 kids in here from last year? Yeah. Last year, these guys auditioned. They made 9-10. We said, good job. We gave them a t-shirt. That was the end of that. Because we couldn't meet. It was really dumb. I mean, the audition wasn't dumb. The results were dumb. This year, like it's a thing. In January or February. In February, we're going to take a day out of school. We're going to go over to LHS and form an honor choir. So you get to do a thing if you make the thing. Now, if you're not signed up for the spring, again, totally cool. Let me get you that credit and help you get on with your life. If you're not signed up for the spring, then when we get around to 9-10 auditions, don't audition for 9-10 because I can't pull you from class when you're not my student. Can't be like, hey, pull this kid out of his 3rd and 4th period class so we can go over and do this honor choir, and then the counselors go, is he your kid? I'm like, no, I just wanted to pull these kids. I can't do that. So you need to be a year-round kid. If you're interested in that, we'll talk more about it later. But I want to get it in your head. Every year I have some dude who, at the beginning of the year, felt he wanted no part of something like a 9-10 honor choir, that then ends up auditioning and making the 9-10 honor choir and thinking that was all right. And then some kids don't. Like I said yesterday, I'm never going to make you do something you don't want to do. So, you can letter in choir, just like you can letter in all the other extracurriculars. Ooh, and then I don't want to bog on this because some of you are interested, some of you aren't. So someday I'll just say, hey, if you want to talk about letter jackets, let's talk about it. If you don't, you can do something else. But just know, you'll see kids walking around with choir letter jackets. They're not in yet, I don't think. Those of you that ordered them this spring, those are coming to your house. I still not got an email. Okay. You were going to email me some that I could remind them, right? Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, me too. Alright, so this is cool. Except it won't be, but it will be at the end. Important announcement. Sometime in April or May, there is a better than zero chance that we will have to finish rehearsing in the year somewhere else. Auditorium, FM9 lecture hall. Don't know. Because supposedly this year, Fine Arts Wing is going to undergo an addition and a renovation. They're going to start on a new second band hall late in the fall, November, December. And then in April, they're going to tell us to vacate. And other than the outside walls, they're going to knock down every wall from here to the end of this part of the wing. And then sometime next fall, hopefully in August when we start, there will be a new orchestra room and a new choir room, both of which will be twice the size of this one. And then an extra ensemble room. So if we want to break up into sectional rehearsals, we can. I don't tell me. Now, yeah. So if you're a senior, you're going, well, that sucks. But now I say there's a better than zero chance because this is like the fourth time the LISD has said, hey, you're getting a new choir. And each of the other 3 times, at some point in time in the process, I get an email that says, hey, we're just kidding. Because we thought we had the money, and it turns out like we don't. And so, but I think this is the one because they keep sending me architecture plans that like show like where the plans and stuff are going to go. So I think this is the one. If that happens, and you're here in the spring, we're going to finish the year rehearsing somewhere else. Where? I don't know. We'll figure it out. We did it last year. We'll do it this year. It had carpet. You mean the same size? Yeah, this is what we opened. Back when we had 46. Yeah. No, I don't think so. I don't know. I hadn't thought of that until you just said it. A 7-foot grand in here might be nice. Instead of the baby. That might be nice.
Yes. You're welcome.
I like my baby a lot, though.
Just have 2. Nothing's stopping you with the bigger room.
That's true. That's true, man. I think that's it. All right. Alright. Listen, y'all. You're letting me jog you a lot today. I appreciate that. I normally like to have you sing and not talk. So I appreciate that. No, they're not. You're lying. No, they're not. Alright. I want to show you where something's at because you have homework. I want to show you where something's at because you have homework that's due tomorrow, and I need to make sure you know where it is. I haven't told you yet, so don't talk about it. All right. So in your course canvas. In your course canvas, it has a really old picture of me when my hair wasn't right. On the home page, there's a spot where it says today's board work. So normally when I cover stuff in class, a couple of you are always like, hey, can you give me your notes so that when I study for the test I have your notes? Right? And so I tend to do that for everybody, not just for people who ask. It's under today's board work. The other stuff that's here though is other assignments and whatever. So I want to show you the assignment for tomorrow. It's under discussions. And it will appear, in a moment, it will appear in your canvas. So you could work on it while I'm doing arranging stuff if you want. You don't have to do it at home. I'll leave you some time in class tomorrow to work on it even. but you could work on it if you have a picture on your phone. It's going to be right here in discussions. Before I show you the assignment, I want to talk about discussions real quick because I'm catching. All right. So discussion posts on Canvas. I'm going to give you the short form of this. I see everything you post. There's no such thing as a post in a discussion on Canvas that I don't see. Right. I don't want what this is a Canvas discussion, right? No, dude, I don't care what happens when you walk out the door. Once I read about you in the paper, then as long as it doesn't say Wire Kid, then I don't care about that either. So don't when you're posting, just like you should do on social media, like think before you hit send. Don't post information that other people shouldn't have. You gotta keep your hands to yourself. Don't post information that other people shouldn't have. That's not what we're talking about. Don't be rude. Civil code, right? So, and in fact, on this first discussion post, you don't have to reply. You can, but you don't have to. Not required to. All right. And so that's just how that goes. I've never had a problem with that, but I guess it was the first time. I don't see it in here, but that's all right. So here's what the discussion post is going to be. All right. I want one post. Remember, everyone's going to see this. So if you post something that makes me run off to the school resource officer, that's on you. Right? I want one picture, like in your phone, in your life, of something that you did over the summer. That's what I'm saying. Like if you post something and I'm like, so please don't make it illegal. I don't want to do that. Let me finish, then I'll take both questions. All right? Literally, this is all I need. So, I'll wait for you. Still waiting. So, this is me in Taos, New Mexico. I went camping this summer. I haven't camped since I was a kid. And then during lockdown, I started to get, it's your fault. I started to watch Alone. Have any of y'all seen that show? Yeah. So they drop you off with like 10 pieces of equipment and a GoPro in like the wilderness, like nowhere North Canada. And then there's 10 of them. They're all in different spots. And then like you're supposed to survive. The last one to survive gets like $1 million. Everybody else, when you know you're not going to make it, you can tap out and they'll come get you. So that made me think like not to do that, but that made me think I wanted to go camping. So I threw some camping stuff in my car. And I drove out to Mesa Verde. On the way back, I drove through Taos, New Mexico. And I stopped at the Grand Canyon of Taos, which is really cool. I'd never been, and I really liked it a lot. So that was really the one cool thing I did this summer. The rest of the summer, I did like home repair work, and I taught an all-state camp at TCU and some other stuff. But in terms of like something vaguely interesting, if I took other pictures over the summer, like I said, I would be taking a picture like, here's me playing Assassin's Creed Syndicate, or #gamer. Right? Gamer life. Or like, here's me watching more Netflix. Like that wouldn't be terribly interesting, but it would be accurate. So I want one in the discussion post. No, it's an assignment. So skip it if you want, but you get a 0. I want one picture from the summer, and I want you to explain what's going on. Again, I don't want a picture of you doing something illegal or like getting processed at the police department or something. Hey, here I am, making my one phone call. I don't want that. All right, which question? We can take one before tomorrow. Like here's me walking over to you. All right. Now, this isn't. So the way you'll find this is in your Canvas under discussion. So click on discussions, it'll be right there. It won't be right there yet. It's not supposed to open, so I'm going to open it right now. It's due tomorrow at the end of the day. So I'll be able to run you tomorrow. If you don't have a picture, then take one between now and tomorrow. Or draw one and take a picture of your drawn picture. You can find something. Hey, here's me at lunch, no seats again. Like, I don't care. It's fine. All right. Yeah. If it's too big, it'll take. Okay, I was gonna say if it's too big, like if it's like a minute and a half or whatever, it'll take too long to load. You won't want to do it. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, so I'm gonna call you by name. Names. Sorry. I'm gonna call you by names. I don't know if we'll get to everyone today. I think we'll finish 11:15. It's not, I might get through everybody in 25 minutes. Probably not. If I'm not, I'll finish tomorrow. Do me a favor. This requires a little bit of grown up from you. You don't need to sit here silently while I'm arranging people, and in fact, that makes the people who are arranging feel kind of awkward. At the same time, a lot of you, when you come up to arrange for me, aren't going to sing as fully as you would sing like if you're in the car with your friends or whatever. So if you're talking and it's kind of loud, and then I got two guys here singing and they're kind of soft, then I can't hear them. I can't figure out what voice we're supposed to. Like I said, I don't want you sitting there silent. Like that's awkward. And I don't want you coming up here singing super wispy soft. Also awkward. But if we can try to kind of split that difference, that would be great. You can work on your homework if you want, or you can do something else if you want. I'm gonna start with James and Garen.
Yo, what are you doing?
Wait, you have to call?
Yeah. Okay. Yo.
Yeah, so I have some stories about the Caribbean thing. Yeah, so it was for this Boy Scout thing called Sea Base. When I was in Salem,
Oh, okay.
and the other one was diving, just like if you're in the boat, like people were sailing, they come back. We were hardcore. We were really tough guys. You know, we went a full week without seeing the dock ever again. We did eventually sometimes just go on this land and just walk around, but never on the same island.
Did you ever see like interesting fish or something?
Oh, hell yes.
Okay, did you see clams or corals?
Right.
Stingray.
I broke my arm like this. I want to use a photo of Dylan dead.
Did you see the
No,
mouse?
somebody wanted to do his Bigfoot thing. Funny stuff.
Yeah, a stingray stung me before. I actually dipped my hand on the boat.
Yeah, we couldn't flush the toilet paper. It was
Well, you have it full of ocean. I mean, the fish will eat it, right?
we couldn't do that.
I mean, they can eat shit, right?
And so we had to put it in a trash can. The thing is, the trash can and the
Yeah.
toilet is
Oh,
out.
that's
The trash can is outside the bathroom. It's in the kitchen. It's a small ass kitchen too. It's right next to the front supply.
That's disgusting.
Yeah. Also, it's the smallest hallway that I had to go through to get to the upper part.
Did you ever try to drive the boat?
No, but I hoist the sail up. And, like,
Oh.
the sail,
Oh, okay.
like the jib. Good sail.
Well, what time do we leave?
I don't know.
Can I borrow your- Wait, I think I have photos on my. Oh, sorry.
We leave at 11 in the ocean while they were diving, and the pressure changed, and like when after the shit, the salt water rushed up his car.
Oh, that's disgusting.
And he got a merit badge for it. And there's a substitute that day, and the person before the substitute, the teacher, was joking about it to get a merit badge. And then when they changed it, the guy was not happy.
Come on, Bryce, sit down here. Wait, let's just scooch over.
My first time here. I mean, this summer was my second time here. My first time, a bear was went inside my tent.
Oh yeah, where he gets over and rings the doorbell.
The elders had to scare it away. Luckily, I wasn't inside the tent, but when I came back, I just saw this weird ass just poking out of the tent.
Wait, are you scared of bears right now? You should be, actually.
Yeah, I mean, they're deadly. Like,
Yeah.
there's been so many reported deaths from bears in the Cape House.
Wait, can I show you a
Like,
video?
it's,
Wait.
yeah. Like, it's a really strong rule in that camp. You can't you can't. What? How do you do that?
Yeah, I love those. There you go.
Oh, no.
How will they find your body, man?
It's a really strong rule that you can't eat food or bring food there, like into a tent, unless.
Why?
Because bears and they call chipmunks there mini bears because one kid got his eyes gouged out by a mini bear.
Ooh, that's LS. That's my channel.
Yeah, I
by
love
the way.
this. These ones.
That video. Kidding. Yeah, there's only one watching, dude.
Wait, the audio story?
What?
The audio.
Yeah. Yeah, it's audio on.
I didn't know you could live stream Twitch.
You could.
You can. Like what platform are you using?
Mob Crush, I think. I don't know. Streamlab. Streamlab.
Like not even YouTube. Like
No,
Twitch.
yeah. It doesn't work. It's restricted.
It's weird. I can't tell. It looks like
Let me
it's
see your
sped
chat.
up. At the same time, it don't.
Sup? I'm in high school. Live stream. Can you hear me? Yes. Can you hear me?
Dude, I like
Yes.
a bunch of King Shark.
I'm surprised anyone is watching at all.
Man, it's been like 2 hours.
You can't post it on your YouTube channel.
What?
You can't post it on your YouTube.
Yeah, it's already live on my YT. Do you have a sea lunch? Yeah, wait. Hey, is there such thing as D lunch?
I got rid of it now.
D? I don't know if there was D lunch.
Pretty sure they were Steve. I made a mission.
D's
He turns around. I wonder if he can even hear us, like you and me. It's just like just like a deep fried like the audio. That would have an entire
D. I mean D.
Yeah.
Dude, you should. I wish you were in sea lunch because that's my lunch. J.
I just sat alone in like the library. I wasn't alone, but I didn't talk to anyone. I was just playing on my phone. The entire lunch. Because I couldn't find any of my friends.
Ew. Blaze, what lunch do you have? What lunch do you have? Dude, most of the people I know are in A lunch or B lunch. There's more videos than that, trust me.
You're selling merch? Is that what it is?
Nah.
How the hell do you have 700 subscribers? Like, what do you even do?
Games.
Like mobile games? Just mobile games.
Yes.
Not even good games.
Wait. Can I say one mobile game I used to play?
Dark Souls, Sekiro. Just mobile games.
Yes, mobile games.
Watch Dogs.
This is the only mobile game I play. Well, my content.
I've been here all summer. Yes.
I was about to search up my channel in the App Store.
Not even ready for them.
No.
You're missing out on so much. You would have so many more subscribers. Not Zelda, Mario.
No Zelda. Although I'm gonna start making another channel.
Like what? What's it gonna be called? Or better question is, what are you gonna do?
I don't know. Some popular games. I can't play Among Us on this iPad anymore.
You use that for editing?
Or my main channel.
You use your school iPad for your channel?
Yeah.
Like all of it?
Yeah. Everything.
Not even why don't you use it for your phone?
I don't have a phone.
You don't?
Yeah.
Why don't your parents? Why don't?
I might get a phone. I might get a phone.
You're in high school. You still don't have a phone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dude, this guy has a Nintendo. The guy with the red shirt.
Okay, why don't your parents get you one again?
Phone.
Why don't your parents get you a phone or like a console?
I guess studying.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Are you even allowed to do this, like live stream in high school?
I mean, I guess, right? I didn't show any faces.
I know, but like maybe like someone could trace you. Someone could trace you. Like, do you have a VPN?
This is a school VPN.
Oh fuck, you're fucked. You're fucked.
Wait, how can they trace me?
It's so fucking easy, man.
How?
Do you not know how doxing works?
Oh, yeah, I do. No, but they won't know who I am, though.
They will. They will, though. It's so easy.
True. Good luck, right?
I barely know anything. I barely know anything about hacking. I can like any semi good hacker can just find out who you are.
Wow. Well, there's no hackers in my YouTube channel.
You don't know.
Probably. If you just watch ads, you'll get like free stuff.
Go by the stage.
Go by the stage.
I want to do that.
I basically just kill people, you know? You feel me, man?
I kind of watch. Watching it is really fun.
So just go to the stage. Me, Aiden, Jack, Capri,
Dude, we're in high school. I can't, bro. We're in high school.
I know, it's so crazy.
I know.
I'm so glad I'm going to.
I might go to college in like 3 years.
Wow.
Wait, so just go to this.
Why is she sitting with you?
Yeah, so I'm not even gonna be able to see you guys later.
Wait, what's that?
Wait, do you know that the
Wait, isn't YouTube restricted before?
Yeah.
Or so you know how we do that?
Still is.
No, not for you. Oh, but some videos are restricted.
Oh, yeah.
Owen. Bryce. Bryce.
They all got off with the phone with the wrong just be great.
Wait, so
By the wall. You'll see it. I'll play over. By the way, I'm having a choice. I will take your spot. Okay. I'm going to count them.
Bryce, this is a 2-player game. I don't know how to play this, but I just found it on your iPad. Yeah. I barely have games on my iPad. What? I dare you?
no, how dare you?
Sorry. Wait, is that a 2-player game though?
Yeah.
You wanna play? Cause I'm streaming
Actually, I
it.
think it's on purpose. Plus, it's not a good idea to show like just don't show
He's playing simulator. You have TikTok.
No, because I'm not cringe. Oh, I am. I'm not that.
There's only one watching. Is that me? Hello, darkness. Wait, which school did you go to again?
I'm not telling you. On live stream, man.
Daddy.
Wow. Wow. So
I really don't care.
to make genius.
What time do we leave again? 11 something?
While you're on
Y'all. Grayson. Are you excited to grow up?
told you to get.
I'm unmuted.
You were muted the entire time.
Yeah. Go, Jacob. Garvin.
Not an excuse.
Dude, Preston. That's okay.
Block with the iPad, break your hand. You'd like to think that way.
red light night, that's all right. But not today.
I'm in Brown, I think. Yeah.
We did awesome stuff in that.
Yeah, very.
Jason, we're
11:20. Oh yeah, I forgot. We did a walk together. Until you leave, like immediately. Too much.
Wow. Oh, you did.
Elmer? What's up, Elmer? You know that, right? Man left choir.
Skyward down. What the fuck? Skyward down after my class.
Okay. Thank you for letting me know.
Marcus.
Give me 1 second, you guys.
It's my first time. Just messed up.
Alright, you guys. I'm Miss Chester, our advisory class. You will be here all year long. You will be really well. We're gonna have a lot of deep discussions in here. This is where we're gonna have all of our like social emotional learning kind of stuff going on in the building. This is also where counselors will kind of come in and talk sometimes. But we're just gonna get to know each other really well, right? This is kind of like our, like I said, a safe space to discuss certain topics. Every once in a while we'll have lessons to go through that the district pushes to us. And we'll talk through those together and all that good stuff. The first thing we want to take care of today before we get into anything is we want to talk about your iPad password. So if you want to get your iPad out, if you don't have an